I put so much effort into making sure that I have nice makeup, and then I didn't even brush my hair today. I was gonna talk about how today's been a bit of a throwback. I called the bookstore as it opened and asked them to put aside a copy of J.K. Rowling's new book for me. I immediately drove in to get it, and while I didn't shower, I did consider dressing up as Robin, even though there wasn't gonna be anybody there or a release party of any sort. And then I just held it. But that fantasy ended with the phone call because my local bookstore's shipment has been delayed, so I just have to wait. So to pass the time and to soothe the ache in my heart, I'm gonna talk about TV shows. Here's the catch. You probably haven't seen any of these shows. You probably haven't heard of them. And I don't know how you're going to find them. They're produced by the BBC, and I'm pretty sure they're not on Netflix. If you stream or download stuff, you're fine. Everyone else, just keep your eyes open. If you can find them, they're worth watching. First, Vicious. It's a comedy starring Sir Ian McKellen and Sir Derek Jacobi. The show takes place in their apartment where they're frequently visited by a couple of friends and their handsome and hapless new neighbor. They've been a couple for 49 years and they're vicious to each other. It's so funny. It had never occurred to me that Jacobi or McKellen could, would, or should play characters or be in shows of a lighter nature. But by God, it is wonderful. And for anybody who also watches Game of Thrones, don't freak out when Ramsay shows up. In Vicious, he dates women instead of hunting them, and he doesn't flay anybody. He's exactly as nice as he seems. It took me a while to accept that. Second, another comedy, Bluestone 42. It's a lot like MASH, but instead of an American med unit in Korea, it's a British bomb unit in Afghanistan. It has its dramatic moments, but mostly it's just jokes and shenanigans. It's quick, it's clever, and if you make it to season 2, you get Matthew Lewis as a main character. Neville Longbottom. Oh, and fair warning, the language is foul. It's both British and military, so it's never bothered me at all. And it's clearly not for shock value. It feels like everyday language, but if you're gonna be offended by some cursing, this show is not for you. I picked up a few British expressions, one in particular, that I'm afraid to use in public. From context, I don't think it's worse than just calling someone an idiot, but I don't know that for sure. And third, if you're looking for something darker, The Escape Artist. It is a 3-episode miniseries starring David Tennant. The show is tense and grim and tragic, but not at all in a way that lets you cry and then feel better. And there's no violence or gore on the screen. It's in the story, just slightly off to the side, waiting. In the second episode, there's an intimidation scene. It takes place in somebody's apartment during the day. It's very soft-spoken, very calm. I felt ill. And then the end? I consume so many stories that I almost always know what's gonna happen. It's fine, it doesn't bother me. I'm just much more likely to reach the climax and think, I knew it! Instead of, what? And it's not that I was wrong about The Escape Artist, it's just that what I thought was gonna be the end happened at the beginning of the 3rd episode, and from there, I didn't have a clue what direction the story was gonna take, let alone what the outcome would be. It was very exciting. In a gripping, is the world really this awful sort of way. And despite everything I just said, The Escape Artist is magnificent. I enjoyed it immensely. Thanks for watching! Subscribe for new videos every Tuesday and Friday. That I'm afraid to use in public.